few moments to sit in stillness. Letting your body come to stillness, letting the thoughts in the mind slow down or even come to a stop. Throughout the practice, you'll be tempted by distraction, be tempted to let the mind wander or drift. Just know it's okay that it does. It's just part of what happens. Recognize that it happens. Bring yourself back to this moment, this space. One of the best tools we have for that is our breath. Exhale your breath all the way out. Slow breath in through your nostrils. Open mouth, exhale. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Please stretch your arms up and over your head. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands to your heart, side out, let it go. Pressing your palms together. Seal your lips. The eyes closed. Breathing through just your nostrils. Full breath in, filling up belly, ribs, and chest. Complete breath out. Forcing the breath out through the nostrils into the space around you. Adding in a little bit more sound to the breath. So it's as if you were still sighing the breath out, but with the lips sealed. As you breathe in, move the breath into the nose and down the back of the throat, please. Let the breath vibrate the vocal cords. And you hear your breath filter in like air filling up a tire or a balloon. Breathing out through the nostrils, exhale. You can feel the breath at the back of the throat, and you can hear the sound of a loud whisper projecting through the space, filling up the space around you. We'll keep this audible breath going. It's our ujjayi breath, and it helps to keep us focused, as we mentioned, to keep our intention. Helps to just generate heat in the body, so we're not relying solely on our physical movement. Set the intention for our practice today. And it was going to be something else, but let's make it about inspiration. How our practice inspires us to be the best version of ourselves. Inspires us to challenge ourselves and to get comfortable in discomfort so that we might have the chance to grow. And hopefully our practice, in a way, inspires others. You see us doing the work, working on ourselves, but stronger and more resilient, more compassionate. And in doing so, they're inspired to do the same thing. Using our practice as a source of inspiration. Let's move together. Exhale your breath all the way out. Inhale for Om. Please blink your eyes open. Spread your fingers wide and come onto your hands and knees, everyone. Hands down under shoulders, knees just forward of the hips. Rock forward, lean into your hands. Go ahead and lift the palms up, but keep your knuckles and fingers down. Once again, lower the palms and lift the palms. Lower the palms and lift the palms. Going 5, 4, lean into it. 3, 2, and 1. Walk your knees in a little bit closer. Same thing, but now coming up to your fingertips. It should almost feel like doing push-ups in your hands. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit challenging. Try not to lean back. Lean forward up to your fingertips, down to your palms. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay up on the fingertips. Bring your chin to your chest. Tuck your tailbone, cat pose. Round into your upper back. Inhale, spin your thighs back. Lift your chest up, cow pose. Drop your belly down. Look up if you can. Exhale, cat pose. Chin to chest. Tuck your tailbone, round into it. Inhale, cow pose. Spin your thighs back. Lift up. Exhale, cat pose. Chin to chest. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, cow pose. Spin your thighs back. Come back to a nice neutral spine. Palms turn up, fingers point in towards each other. Spread your fingers wide, wiggle your fingers, roll out your thumbs. Now rock side to side. Pressing down to the backs of your hands. Wiggle your fingers, roll out your thumbs, rock it out side to side. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now turn your palms face down, please, and point the fingers back towards your thighs. Lean forward, rock forward, cat pose, chin to chest, round into your back. Inhale, rock back, cow pose, sit back into your hips. Exhale, take it forward, cat pose, chin to chest, round into your spine. Inhale, shift it back, cow pose, hips back and heart lift. Exhale, shift it forward, cat pose, chin to chest, round into your back. Inhale, take it back, cow pose, sit back into your hips, hold it here. Press through your palms, the palms are lifting just a little bit. Lift your elbows up, press through your forearms a little bit. Stretch your forearms out. Make your hips heavier, sit back onto your heels and see if you can add a little bit of weight to your hips, pushing down to stretch the tops of the ankles out. Press down into your hips. You can stay right here or lean back, let your knees come up. Use your hands for support if you'd like. Maybe no hands or knees. Tops of the ankles stretch, fronts of the shins stretch. You can take it all the way up to your toes if you want, a little bit more. Working on this. Lower your knees back down. Come onto your hands and knees again. Okay, let's keep moving. Right, left arm is going to reach out towards your left. Push down through your right hand. Thread your left arm underneath you. Come to land all the way on the back of your left shoulder. Walk your right fingertips forward. Ready? Tone your thighs. Make the muscles in your legs a little active. Flex your quads. Keep doing that. Squeeze your thighs towards each other so that feels like you're dragging your knees towards each other, but they're not moving. Spin your inner thighs back. Broaden your hips, please. Don't let that action go. Tack your right hip back just a little bit more. Press to your right fingertips. Reach to your left fingertips. Exhale to twist. Look up underneath your right armpit. Bring your right hand down underneath your right shoulder. Push down to your right hand and sweep your left arm up to the sky. Go ahead and step your left foot back behind you, supported side plank pose. Reach your left arm up and over your head. Lean back, look up, big breath in. Exhale, step your left foot all the way to the top of the mat, please. And keep reaching your left fingertips forward. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left thigh. Press your left thigh away from you, lean back. Hug it in. Press your left thigh away from you, lean back. Hug it in. Left hand to the inner left thigh. Press your left thigh away from you, lean back. Good. Ross, left hand to the inside of the left thigh. Inside of the left thigh. Yeah. No, not underneath it, just on the inside. And you're going to press the left thigh out and lean back. 2 more times. Hug the thigh in and press the thigh away. Hug your thigh in and press your thigh away. Then hold it here. Sweep your left arm over to the right. Big arm circle, lean back, look up. Now bring your left fingertips to graze the earth outside of the left foot. Reach your left arm forward. Big arm circle out to the right. Look up, lean back. Left fingertips graze the ground outside of your left ankle. This time, reach forward, circle out to the right, straighten your left leg. Look up, reach back, left fingertips graze the ground, reach forward. Circle out to the right, look up, lean back, straighten your left leg. Fingertips graze the earth, lunge forward. 1 more time, circle. Lean back, straighten your left leg. Fingertips graze the earth, rock forward, lunge. Take both arms up to the sky. Big breath in, Koundinyasana. Exhale, release the hands down. Pick up your back knee, straighten your legs, tone your thighs. Hold it here. Press your right thigh back. Wrap your left hip under. Press down through your hands. Inhale, sweep your left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Left leg goes up to the sky. Lift it up. Stretch back through your left heel. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left shoulder. Please rock forward. Tap your arm. Round through your spine. Press the ground away. Inhale, left leg goes up and back. Left knee into your nose. Rock forward. Tap your nose to your knee to your nose. Press the ground away. Inhale, send it back. Left knee to your right side. Tap your right arm. Hold it there. Stretch your left leg out to the right and open your right arm up to the sky. Stretch out through your legs. Stretch out through your arms. Look up. Lean back. Reach forward. Both hands down. Take it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Okay. Inhale, lift up to your toes and lower your knees down to the ground. Please take your right arm out to the right. Stretch your right arm underneath you and lower down onto the back of your shoulder. Reach your left fingertips forward. Walk the left fingertips forward and a little bit to the right. Reach out to your right fingertips. Once again, tone your thighs. Make your leg muscles active. Flex your quads. Squeeze your thighs towards each other. Spin your inner thighs back. Broaden the backs of your hips. Move your hips a little bit over to the right. Inhale. Hold the belly in. Exhale and twist. Look up underneath your left armpit. Twist. Bring your left hand back down underneath your left shoulder, please. Push down through your left arm, sweep the right arm up, step your right foot back. Big breath in, reach your right arm over your head. Look up, lean back, breathe in. Exhale, step your right foot all the way forward to the top of the mat, please. You're gonna place your right hand to the inside of your right thigh, right on the inside, the meaty, fleshy part of the thigh, so not underneath, just on the inside, yeah. Now press your right thigh away from you, lean back, lean your chest away from your thigh. Great, and then squeeze it in. And press it out, lean back, and squeeze it in. Press it out, lean back, squeeze it in, press it out, lean back, and squeeze it in. Do one more. Press it out, lean back. There you go. Sweep the right arm out to the right, all the way over to the left. Big arm circle, reaches up, reaches back, look up. Right fingertips graze the ground outside of the right ankle, reach it forward. Big arm circle, all the way up and around, look up, lean back. Right fingertips graze the ground, reach forward. Now as you circle to the left, straighten your right leg, flex your toes, flex your thigh. Right fingertips graze the ground, reach forward, re-lunge into the right leg. Big arm circle. Reach up, reach back, straighten the leg, circle it around. Reach forward, reach left, big arm circle, straighten your right leg. Big arm circle, take both arms up to the sky, Koundinyasana. Reach up, stretch back, release the hands down to the ground, pick up your back knee and straighten your legs, please. 2 straight legs, flex your toes, flex your quad. Tone your thighs, breathe. Press down through your hands, inhale, sweep your right leg up to the sky. Stretch your right leg up and back, press to your heel. Right knee, right shoulder, rock forward, tap your upper arm. Inhale, send your right leg back to the sky. Bring your knee into your chest, rock forward, round into your spine, nose to knee. Inhale, right leg goes up and back. Exhale, cross the body, right knee to your left side, tap your left arm, extend your right leg out to the left, and open your left arm up to the sky. Stretch out through your legs, lean back, reach forward. Very good, place your left hand down, chaturanga, step your right foot back, lower. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward dog. Exhale, take it back. In through your nose, out through your nose. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Bring your left knee to your left shoulder, rock forward, tap the upper arm. Hold it here. Inhale, drop your knee down to your left wrist. And then exhale, bring your left knee back up to your left shoulder. Step outside of your left hand. Look forward and lunge. Press through your back heel. Pull forward through your chest. Exhale, keep the back leg lifted, straight legs. Drop your gaze, look back to your right toes. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Step your right foot now to the outside of your right hand and squat. Heels in, toes out. Squeeze heels together. Take your thighs wide, lift into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, place the hands down, forward fold, pull your hips to the sky. Keep your feet wide where they are. Inhale, roll your way up to standing, please. Take your arms to the sky. Grab a hold of actually just hook your thumbs. Hook your thumbs overhead and side bend over to your right side. Push to your left foot, stretch to your fingertips. Inhale, pick it up. Side bend over to your left side. Push to your right foot, stretch to your fingertips. Inhale, come back up. Cactus your arms, lift your chest, open your heart, tone your thighs, and squeeze your glutes, please. Take your arms up, inhale, and bend your knees. It's kind of like a chair pose. You're going to exhale, bring your elbows down to your thighs, high squat. Knees are wide, hands come down to the ground, breathe in. Step your left foot back behind you. Look forward and lunge. Stretch through your legs, pull your heart forward, please. Exhale, straighten your right leg, flex your toes, look back, drop your gaze. Inhale, rock forward, circle your right arm forward and up to the sky. Turn to your left side, pause. Right toes are going to turn out to the right. Spin your left heel down. It's sort of like a side plank. We're going to hold this here for a moment. So you're really stretching through your outer right hip. Press down. Reach your right hand towards the back of the mat. Lower your hips towards the ground. Lift your hips up, reach over your head. And again, lower your hips towards the ground. Lift your hips up, reach over your head. One more time, lower your hips towards the ground. Side plank, lift your hips up, reach over your head, step your right foot to your left foot. Place your right hand down and lower chaturanga. Cobra pose or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Nice job, everybody. Right leg goes up, nice and high. Bring your right knee to your right shoulder. Tap the arm, hold it there. Take your right knee down to your right wrist, inhale. Push through your hands, exhale, right knee, right shoulder. Step outside of your right hand. Big breath in, look forward and lunge. Stretch through your legs, pull forward through your chest. Exhale, straighten your legs, drop your gaze, look back. Press through the back thigh. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand, please, and squat. Bend your knees. Squeeze your heels together. And you lift into your chest a little bit more, everybody. Exhale, forward fold, hands down, hips up. Inhale, rise to standing, drive down through the feet, roll yourself up. Hook your thumbs, exhale, side bend to your left. Press to your right foot, draw your navel in, stretch through your fingertips. Inhale up, side bend to your right side, same thing. Inhale back up, cactus your arms, squeeze the glutes, lift your chest. And keeping the knees wide, inhale, reach the arms up, bend your knees. Elbows to thighs, exhale. Place the hands down between your feet. Step your right foot way back. One more time, look forward, lunge, stretch through your legs. Exhale, straight legs. Drop your gaze, look back. Might be a little bit helpful. Look forward, rock forward, lunge. Walk your right hand a little bit forward. Spread your fingers wide. You're gonna turn your left toes out to the left. Spin your right heel down to the right and open your left arm up to the sky. Very good. Reach your left hand back, lower your hips towards the ground. Lift your hips up and reach over your head. Keep the back heel down and again, lower your hips, look back. Lift your hips up, reach forward. Lower your hips, look back. This time as you lift your hips up, step your left foot to your right foot, side plank pose. Place both hands down and lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, I'm ready to put a good amount of work in here. Feeling a good combination of strength and mobility in the hips and shoulders. I'm gonna move some more just to build more heat in the body, get a little more dynamic. Inhale, lift up to your toes, please. It's another version of sun salutation, just slightly modified but going wide. Inhale, lift up to your toes, bend your knees, look forward. We're gonna take the feet wider than the hands. Hop the feet forward and wider than your hands. Squat, nice. Press down through your feet, inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. We'll take it right back down, elbows to thighs, squat. Inhale, lift up to your tiptoes. Place the hands down, lean forward, exhale, chaturanga. Nice, Tiffany, cobra pose, good, Ross. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up to your tiptoes, please. Get a nice big jump, press down to the strong, straight arms. Bend your knees, look forward, hips over shoulders, hop forward, squat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, elbows to thighs. Lift up to your tiptoes. Place the hands down, lean forward, take it back. Chaturanga. Upward dog, shoulders back. Downward dog, hips up and back. Inhale, lift up to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward, jump upward to come forward, hips over shoulders, squat. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, elbows to thighs. Lift up to your toes. Place the hands down, lean forward, take it back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, legs are active. Downward facing dog, hips go up and back. Inhale, last time, lift up to your toes. Get your hips up high, hop forward, squat. Inhale, rise. Nice, Alex, rise up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart, elbows to thighs. This time, we're gonna lower, let's go all the way down, butt to the ground, arms reach forward. Ardha Navasana, lie back, legs squeeze together. Reach out to your fingertips. Hold it here, bring your right knee into your chest. 3, 2, 1. Stretch your right leg out. 3, 2, 1. Left knee into your chest. 3, 2, 1. Stretch your left leg out. 3, 2, 1. Both knees into your chest. Reach forward. 3, 2, 1. Stretch both legs out. 3, 2, 1. Pick it up. Boat pose. Place your feet down. Reach forward. Come up. Place your hands down. Crow pose. Knees to the backs of the arms. Rock forward. Pick up your feet if you can. It's okay if the feet stay down. Hug your forearms in. Press the ground away. 3. Lift your thighs to your ribs. 2. And 1. Take it back. Chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Nice job, everyone. Take a couple of breaths here. In through your nose and out through your nose, please. Spread your fingers wide. Press the ground away. Spin your inner thighs back. Broaden the backs of your hips and thighs. Extend through that space from your heart. Lift up through your hips. From your heart, lift up through your hips and press back through your heels. A couple more breaths. In through your nose, out through your nose. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky, please. Stack your left hip over your right hip. Wrap your right hip underneath you. Tilt your left hip up and over. Press through your hands. Lift your left hip and thigh up. Inhale, extend through your left leg. Point your toes. Press through your hands. Really big extension. Inhale. Exhale, swing your left toes as close to your left wrist as you can. It's okay if they don't touch. You're going to pull your left toes forward, hovering them off the ground. Maybe you tap your left wrist, swing your left leg up to the sky. It's really hard to do, so if you don't quite make that connection, that's okay. We'll get a chance to work on it next round. Step your left foot now to the outside of your left hand, please. Look forward and lunge. Lower your right knee down, circle your left arm up. Reach back and grab your right foot. Give it a nice little squeeze here. Breathe. Left hand to right foot so that you do have a twist happening. Tiffany, I think switch arms. Left hand to right foot. Release your right foot with your left hand and circle your left arm all the way back around, please. Pick up your back knee, straighten your legs, drop your gaze, look back. Press to your feet, breathe deeply. Very good, rock forward and lunge. Now lower down onto your forearms. Lower your forearms towards the ground. Lift your inner right thigh. Tack your left hip back a little bit more. Press to your heels. Stretch to your chest. Breathe. Moving the back leg nice and strong. Very good. Come back up onto your hands, please. Bring your hands down, pick up your back knee if it's lifted, and turn to the right side, Skandasana. Sorry, I forgot what we were doing. Skandasana, right knee bends, left leg extend. Stay nice and low. Squeeze your heels together. Take your thighs wide. Lift into your chest. Breathe. Good, everyone. Keep your chest up nice and high if you can. Spine extended. Hips get low. Good, Ross. Breathe. One more breath. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Left hand down inside your left ankle. Right arm reaches out in front of you. Stretch long through your right side body. Inner right thigh presses back. Outer left hip wraps underneath you. Working for that nice sensation of external rotation in your front hip. So left hip is going to tap back and underneath you. Press through your feet. Extend out through your fingertips. Breathe. Nice, my friends. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Straighten your left leg. Triangle pose. You can keep your left hand down or walk it up your left leg depending on what feels comfortable for you. Now, Alex, take your left hip back a little bit more. Press your inner right thigh back. Lift the back of your right thigh high. From the center of your hips, press down through your feet. Extend through your legs. Draw your belly and ribs in. Stretch out through your heart. One more breath here. Look up if you can. Big arm circle. The right hand comes down to the ground. We're going all the way to our right side plank pose. Take your left arm up. Step your left foot back. Breathe. Nice job, my friends. Bring your left hand down to the ground. Keep your, actually go ahead and lower chaturanga. Let's see that cobra pose. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Please lift your right leg high to the sky. Stack your right hip over your left hip. Press through your hands, lift through your right thigh, lift through your right hip. Try not to collapse into your left side body. So press through the left hand, tack your left hip back, extend through the left side, lift through the right side. Inhale to extend your right leg up, big stretch, reach out to the toes, press out to the heel. And as close as you can, swing your right toes forward and try to bring your right toes to tap your right wrist or forearm as best you can. It's okay if they don't touch. Maybe they do. Right leg goes up to the sky. Step your right foot now to the outside of your right hand. Lower your left knee down. Right arm circles forward, up and back to grab your left foot. That's it. Squeeze your heel into your bum. Lean back and twist. Just stretch it out. Try squeezing into your left glute a little bit more. Scissor your thighs together. Press through your feet. Stretch through your chest. Squeeze heel in. Lean back. Breathe. Release the back foot. Release the right hand down. Pick up your back knee. Straighten your legs. Fold in. Look back to your left toes. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Work your forearms down to the ground inside your right thigh. Back leg stays strong. Press to your left heel. Squeeze into your left glute. Deepen your lunge. Pull your heart forward. Extend through your spine. Remember to breathe. Deep, full breaths. Come up onto your hands. Turn to your left side, Skandasana. Left knee bending, right leg extending. Try to keep your chest lifted, your spine extended. It's going to be tempting to just round in. Keep the heart open, keep the chest open, the spine extended. Let's keep it low. Side angle pose. Come forward, right hand down inside the right ankle. Left arm sweeps out in front of you. Get long, breathe deep. Tone your thighs, squeeze your heels together. So practice this now. Inner left thigh, that's your back leg, is going to spin back. And this might actually kind of, when you spin your left thigh back, it might actually make your right hip Move out to the right a little bit. That's okay. You're gonna lift the back of your left thigh until you feel the pinky toe edge of your left foot really solid on the mat. Lift the back of the left leg. You might not be able to see anything in my leg besides a really subtle movement, but you can probably feel it a lot in your leg. Left thigh back, left thigh lifts. Now, to find balance, draw the belly in, squeeze into that left glute, and wrap your right hip back and under. Think about your right hip moving towards your left heel. Press through your feet deep in your lunge, extend out through your left fingertips. Straighten your right leg, reach your left arm up, triangle pose. 2 straight legs. Tone your thighs, squeeze heels together, lift your kneecaps. Keep doing that action. Inner left thigh spins back, back of the left thigh lifts, just like we did before. Right hip wraps back and under. Draw your navel in and extend out through your side body. Reach out through the fingertips, press out through your feet. Circle your left arm all the way forward and down. Side plank to your left side. Take your right arm to the sky. Reach your right arm and step your right foot back. Breathe. Breathe. So good, everyone. Lower your right hand down. Chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Stack your left hip over your right hip. Inhale, extend through your left leg. Exhale, sweep your left toes towards your left wrist or forearm without letting your foot tap the ground, tap your wrist. Take your left leg up to the sky. Left foot steps outside of your left hand. Lower your right knee down, circle your left arm back. Grab a hold of your right foot, just a quick squeeze. Release the back foot, place the left hand down, pick up your back knee, straighten your legs. Rock forward, lizard lunge, lower both forearms down to the ground. Try to drag the forearms across the mat, turn to your right side, Skandasana. So staying low, I'm gonna drag the forearms towards the right heel, lift up hands to heart. Stay low, side angle pose, come back. Left hand down, right arm reaches forward. This time, let's come into half moon pose. Lift your right leg up, right arm to the sky, Ardha Chandrasana. Tone your thighs, drop the eyes to hips, extend out through your legs, reach out through your fingertips. Oh, that rhymes. And then circle the right arm all the way over your head, step your right foot back, place your right hand down, side plank to the right side. If you want to step back to wild thing, you can. Press through your feet, lift through your hips. Nice, Tiffany. Extend to that left arm. Come back around, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Last time, lift your right leg up to the sky. Stack your right hip over your left hip. Inhale, right leg extends up to the sky. Flex your toes, flex your quads. Sweep your right toes, exhale to tap your right wrist without touching the ground. Inhale, right leg goes up to the sky. Right foot steps outside of your right hand. Lower your left knee down. Circle your right arm back. Grab your left foot and squeeze. Release it, circle the right arm down, pick up the back knee, straighten your legs. Rock forward, lizard lunge, lower your forearms down to the ground. Keep your back legs strong. Turn to your left side, Skandasana, elbows drag across the mat. Hands to your heart, sit up tall. Stay low, side angle pose, right hand down, left arm reaches forward. Come forward, half moon pose, lift your left leg up. Left arm to the sky, tone your thighs. Flex your quadriceps, draw thighs to hips. Draw your belly in, squeeze the glutes and extend, stretch out to all points. Through the head, through the legs, through the arms. Good, Ross. Turn your left shoulder back more, Ross, sideways. And sideways, left arm to the sky. Everyone step it back. Side plank pose to the left side. Step your left foot back, place your left hand down. Open your right arm up. Right foot steps back. Wild thing. Press to your feet, lift to your hips. Come on, get groovy. Reach to the fingertips. You got it, everyone. Beautiful. Come back around. Plank pose. Last time through, chimichanga, chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward facing dog. Lower your knees down to the ground. Sit back onto your heels, your toes touch. All right, let's play around with this fun arm balance. So it's called Koundinyasana II, but you might know it as like flying scissors, or forget all the other funky names for it. It's named after a great sage, Koundinya, who is, if I'm not mistaken, one of the first teachers of Gotama, who is Buddha before he was Buddha. He served in the palace of Buddha's father. So anyways, if you're interested in that, you can check it out. Koundinyasana. Koundinya is the name of the sage. Koundinyasana is the name of the pose. It's a really fun arm balance. It's going to utilize a lot of what we worked on, getting the thigh to lift, extending out to the front leg, lots of hip mobility. Here's what it looks like. Lots of ways to enter it. I find the use of the momentum to get into the pose very helpful, especially as we're learning it. Yeah, I'll do it kind of from this angle here, I think. Let's start with the right leg up just so you can see from this side. I'm gonna bring the right knee to the back of my arm and wide so that my elbow catches the inside of my thigh. From here, I'm leaning forward, leaning forward, leaning forward, extend out to the right leg, lift up to the back leg. That's the hardest part, that lifting up to the back leg. You have to take your weight really far forward. Here it is on the other side. Notice that I'm not going to bring my body onto my free arm. It's gonna stay free. So the left leg will lift up. I'll bring my knee to the back of my arm. Look forward, rock forward, move the chest forward. Extend the left leg out, lift the right leg up. Lift. Right arm is free. And take it back. Okay, so that's the full pose. It's very fun. It's very exciting. It's a really cool, powerful pose to take. If you are working on it for the first time or just sort of building your confidence without leaning forward action, it's okay to keep the back foot down. Totally fine. Work on leaning forward as far as you can with your elbows bent. Maybe just play around with coming forward and then extend and bend. Extend and bend. Lean forward, extend and bend. So play with it there. One more option, if you feel comfortable, is to bring your head to the ground to lift your back leg up. Here. Gives you a little more support so that you can see how far forward you need to go to pick up your back leg. None of that sounds good to you. You can take what I call restorative Koundinyasana, which is where you just lie like this on the ground. This is what I call restorative Koundinyasana. Okay, so you should be doing something now. Go for it. Try your best effort of any of the active strength building variations, or this more, nice Alex, restorative version. So instead of turning to the side, just keep leaning forward. Good, Tiffany. Really nice. Extend that right leg out. Yes. Tiffany, beautiful. Ross, elbows in a little bit more. Hands, you've got good lean forward, but now you got to pick up that front leg. Lift up your right leg off the ground. So instead of, right now you're here, right? Pick it up, hold it, squeeze in here. Okay. Nice, Alex. Good. So notice how your left hip is coming to your left elbow. Spread your fingers a little bit wider, hands a little bit more active. And as you lean forward, take a little bit more of your weight to your right so you're not bringing your hip to your elbow. You want to keep that other arm free as best you can. So I know this is probably not the best thing to say, but this is just the truth of things. Women tend to carry their weight, their center of gravity a little bit lower in their hips and pelvis. So any of these arm balance poses where we have a lot of our lower body lifted unsupported can sometimes be a little bit harder just because your center of gravity is genetically a little bit lower. Men, center of gravity tends to be a little higher above the navel. This is just the way the body's structures are built. So it can be sometimes like you have less to balance as you lean forward. To compensate for that, you really want to work to make your legs stronger, my lady friends. So making sure your legs stay strong, your quads are flexed, you're lifting through your inner thigh, not relying on the lean forward as much as you are on the active lifting of your back leg. Let's give it one last round of practice. If you want to roll out your wrists for a second, I know it can be a lot on the wrist, you can shake it out. So as you come forward into the balance pose, you do need to lean forward, but remember to lift and keep active to the back leg. Think of it when we were in these lunges, okay? We were lifting through the inner left thigh and pressing through the heel. It's the same thing as you come into it. And if you want to try that entrance, you can try that entrance as well. So I'm just entering it from a lunge this time, rather than using the momentum. Sometimes it can feel a little bit more controlled. You don't have to try to stop yourself as you're coming forward, but the momentum does give you that extra little push to get off the ground. So either entrance, one more time each side. Okay. Back leg lifted, press to the back heel, lean forward, press, and lift. Notice how the elbow is free. Good, Alex, good. I love seeing our smiles here as we work on this. So inspiring to keep practicing. And this is just tying us loosely back into our theme today. What inspires us to move, to grow? I feel like it's these little challenges where we get to challenge ourselves. This is what challenges us to grow. I know the challenge is the challenge, right? Nice, Tiffany, beautiful. Wow, that's really nice. And as you develop more and more strength and familiarity with this shape, it becomes easier. You can start to throw it in the middle of your flow. You can start to take it, on your own. You don't have to wait for this little moment at the end of the class to work on things. It's a great, powerful little way to, energize your practice. So thanks so much for giving it your best effort. Again, if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. Let me know. Let's go ahead and lie down on our backs. Nice job, friend. Isn't that fun? Koundinyasana II. Arms by your side, feet flat on the ground. Lift your hips up, bridge pose. Lower your hips down. I'm going to take it personal. What inspires me is being able to share my knowledge and experience with other people. It does a few things. It inspires me to keep practicing so I can keep gaining knowledge, to keep teaching so I can keep sharing that knowledge. It's like a feedback loop where once the inspiration has started and the ball has gotten rolling, it's hard for it to stop. So I keep practicing, I keep learning, I keep teaching, and I keep inspiring hopefully others to do the same. And for me, that is what keeps me coming back to my practice over and over again so that I can find new things to share and they can find new ways to inspire others. Let's pick it back up. Bridge pose. If you want to take it up, upward bow, hands alongside your ears. This is our last back bend today. Inhale, pick it up. Within the practice, what inspires us to stay present or to challenge ourselves? It's going to be different for all of us. It's probably a pretty personal experience. What inspires you to stay present, to work harder, to persevere? Lower yourself down. Take your feet about outer hip width apart, knees bent. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Knees to your left. Look over your right shoulder. Knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Place your feet flat on the ground. Cross your left thigh over your right thigh. Thighs cross. Bring your knees into your chest. Reach up and grab the feet for Supta Gomukhasana, or happy cow pose. You should be pulling your heels towards your outer hips, or maybe even apart a little bit. And squeeze your thighs together slightly just to give it more action. Breathe. And switch legs. So that your right foot is now on top, right leg is on top, thighs crossed. Feet pull towards your outer hips. Uncross and take happy baby. Grab your feet, pull your thighs down and wide. You can play around with extending your legs one at a time. Maybe before you finish up, you let go, you extend through both of your legs at the same time. Bring your knees into your chest. Bring your nose up to your knees. Take a deep breath in. Shavasana. Exhale. Back and relax. You can stay as long as you'd like in this position. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes, please. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. Oh, that feels good. Stretch out your arms, stretch out your legs. Take a deep breath in. And side out, let it go. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. Rock your way up to seated. With your hands at your heart, sit up tall, close your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing your practice, for inspiring me to inspire you and others. Enjoy that there's a cyclical pattern to it. There's like a chain of action that goes on. One of us inspires another, who inspires someone else. And we continue to inspire others here and beyond. So keep inspiring others to do their best, be their best, as you continue to work on the same. Exhale your breath all the way out. Inhale for Om. Light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for practice. Thank you so much, my friends. Great job today. And as always, if you have questions, comments, requests, or feedbacks, reach out to me, Stephen Arcos Yoga on Instagram, on Facebook, or email me, Stephen @Stephen Yoga. You can also donate at Venmo, Stephen Arcos Yoga, or on paypal.me/Stephen Arcos Yoga. Thank you very, very much for being here. Again, I'm greatly appreciative of each and every one of you. If you want to see more videos of yoga with me, check it out on YouTube, Stephen Arcos Yoga. Easy to remember. See you next time.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, everyone. Great job today. Really nice.